Nobody tells you this part. You can count every calorie, say no to bread for 3 weeks, drag yourself to the gym at an hour that should be illegal, and still look down at your stomach and feel like your body is running its own agenda, like it got a memo you didn't. Here's what that memo actually says. Your body makes its biggest fat storage decision not at dinner, not at the gym, in the first 20 minutes after you open your eyes, before you've said a word, before you've done a single thing wrong. And it comes down to one question your body is asking in that window. Are we safe or are we under threat? Because the moment your nervous system decides you're under threat, it switches into one mode: protect, conserve, store. Deep belly fat becomes currency your body refuses to spend. And if your mornings look like phone in hand before your eyes adjust, coffee before water, already scrolling, already behind, your body isn't being dramatic. It's being exactly what it was built to be, a survival machine. And survival machines don't burn fat, they hoard it. So let's fix the morning. 5 shifts. Each one has a real biological mechanism behind it, not a wellness trend, a reason. 1. Water before coffee. You just went 8 hours without drinking. You were breathing, running basic operations, all of which use water. By the time you wake up, you're already mildly dehydrated. And mild dehydration stresses your body. Your blood thickens slightly. Your cardiovascular system works harder. Your adrenal glands, the organs that produce cortisol, your primary stress hormone, run on electrolytes that plain water alone doesn't fully restore. So, before anything else, a full glass of water, room temperature, small pinch of sea salt, squeeze of lemon. That's it. What you're actually doing is telling your body, resources are available. We are not in scarcity. Cortisol doesn't need to spike as hard. The nervous system starts calmer than it otherwise would. Everything that happens after builds on that foundation. 2. Morning light. Real light. Inside your brain is a cluster of neurons called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. It's your master body clock, and it runs 2 things on the same schedule: your cortisol rhythm and your sleep cycle. When that clock is calibrated right, cortisol rises sharply in the morning, drops steadily through the day, and is low enough by evening for melatonin to rise and let you actually sleep. When it's off, cortisol stays elevated all day. You feel wired and tired simultaneously. Fat metabolism slows, sleep suffers, and you wake up the next morning already behind. The only thing that resets this clock is natural sunlight. Not your phone screen, not overhead lights, real outdoor light with the full spectrum the sun provides. Within 30 minutes of waking, step outside. 5 to 10 minutes, no sunglasses, just light hitting your eyes and skin. The cortisol spike that was already happening becomes clean and purposeful. It peaks and then actually comes down. People who do this consistently report better sleep within 2 weeks. Better sleep means lower baseline cortisol. Lower baseline cortisol means your body stops treating stored fat like a survival resource it can never touch. 3. Wait 90 minutes for coffee. I know, stay with me. While you sleep, a chemical called adenosine builds up in your brain. Adenosine creates the feeling of tiredness. Your brain clears it naturally in the first hour or so after waking. But when you slam coffee immediately, caffeine blocks those receptors before the adenosine clears. It doesn't remove it, it hides it. So you get the spike, and then when caffeine wears off, all that adenosine floods back at once, harder than it would have naturally. That's your mid-morning crash. That's why you need another coffee, and another. And there's more. Early morning coffee hits while cortisol is already elevated from your natural awakening response. Caffeine on top of cortisol stacks 2 stress signals. Your body reads the combination as danger. Fat storage goes up. Wait 90 minutes. Let adenosine clear. Let cortisol settle. Then coffee lands on a calm, stable system. Cleaner energy, longer focus. No crash at 11 demanding sugar like a personality trait. Same coffee, different timing, completely different hormonal outcome. 4. Walk. Do not sprint. Most fitness culture has this backwards. You wake up stressed, underslept, running on cortisol, and the advice is to go do high-intensity training, because discipline. But if your body is already in stress mode, intense exercise is just more stress on top of stress. Cortisol stacks. Your body interprets the whole session as sustained physical threat, and its response, being extremely consistent, is to protect fat stores and break down muscle for quick fuel instead. You can exercise hard and get worse results because of the cortisol environment you trained in. A morning walk changes that.
Not because it's easier, because of optic flow. As you walk forward, the world moves past your eyes in a smooth, continuous stream. That visual motion has a direct, documented effect on the amygdala, the part of your brain scanning for threats. It tells it, we are moving forward. Nothing is chasing us. Stand down. Cortisol drops. Your nervous system shifts into parasympathetic mode, rest and digest, not fight or flight. In that state, your body is actually willing to access stored fat for fuel. 10 to 15 minutes outside. That's the prescription. Not a punishment. Movement that tells your biology you're safe. 5. Don't touch the phone for 30 minutes. This one is free. It's also the one almost everyone breaks before their feet hit the floor. The moment you open that screen, your brain gets hit with dopamine, comparison, urgency, someone's opinion you didn't ask for, all before your rational brain has fully come online. Your emotional brain is still running things. Content hits harder in this window. Anxiety moves faster. Cortisol jumps and locks in a fat storage environment before you've made a single food decision. Give the first 30 minutes back to yourself. Quiet, slow, on purpose.
Your parasympathetic nervous system needs undisturbed time to set the tone for the day. When you protect that window, cortisol stays low, and low cortisol is the actual environment where your body is willing to spend stored fat instead of guarding it. Mental calm in the morning isn't a vibe, it's biochemistry with better PR. Okay, the full protocol in order. Wake up, leave the phone alone. Drink water with a pinch of sea salt and lemon. Step outside within 30 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of real light. Walk gently for 15 minutes. Wait 90 minutes before coffee. No gym required, no supplements, no miracle powder shipped from somewhere you can't pronounce. Just removing the invisible stressors that have been quietly running your hormones in the wrong direction every morning before you ever made a single conscious choice. Here's the truth that changes everything. The missing piece was never discipline. It was environment.
You can be perfectly disciplined in a high cortisol environment, and your body will work against you at the hormonal level. You can be imperfect in a calm environment, and your body will do a remarkable amount of the work on its own. Because fat metabolism isn't just a function of calories, it's a function of whether your body has been given permission to spend. Fix the first 30 minutes, watch what happens to the other 23 and a half hours. Try this sequence tomorrow. Just one morning. Notice your hunger at lunch, your energy at 3, your sleep that night. Your body will tell you faster than any scale will.
Now, I'm curious, which one of these 5 is going to be the toughest for you to actually do? The phone one, the 90-minute coffee delay? Drop it in the comments. I read them. If this made your mornings make a little more sense, stick around with Boy Core Theory.